Howdy everybody. In the glass today is the Ridge Estate Cabernet Sauvignon 2019 from the Montebello Vineyard site up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Now, this particular one comes from the 2019 growing season, which started off kind of cool and foggy, the kind of delayed bud break, but then again followed by very warm weather during bloom, then it was hand harvested and brought into the cellar. Now in the cellar, the fermentation was done with indigenous yeast, and then they did also do pump overs to maximize the extraction. All told, 18 parcels were chosen for this cuvee, and then it spent 16 months in oak barrels. After that, it was fined with egg whites and with minimum and bottled with a minimum effective sulfur dioxide. Now, the final cuvee is made up of 88% Cabernet Sauvignon, 11% Merlot, and 1% Petit Verdot. That was drawn from 122 tons that came from 44.8 acres. And finally, it cocks in at a very healthy but not overwhelming 13.8% alcohol by volume. Now, I have long enjoyed what Ridge does. You see over here the Montebello woodtop from their 2012 50th anniversary. This particular one is always kind of treated me as the baby Montebello. This is the one to drink while the big boy slowly but surely slumbers away towards a time in the future. As a result, I think that Ridge estimate or recommends that this is enjoyed within about 10 or 15 years after being released. That being said, having tasted it a couple days ago, as well as bringing this bottle to you, I think it is one of those wines that does give immediate enjoyment, but it does have a bit of a lifespan ahead of it. Let's give it a try, shall we? Oh, in the nose, there's just some beautiful cedar shavings, wood. There's that little bit of cocoa nib. There's also some nice kind of currant and cassis elements. And just a really well-balanced and pretty style. As you can kind of see from the color there in the glass, this is a wine with great extraction and presence to it. On the palate, there is a really nice kind of presence of tannins. There is some of that really nice kind of spice, cedar, again, almost like a cocoa nib element coming through. And this is a wine that just has presence and depth of flavor to it that I think is just really quite lovely to bring to your more hearty, your more present style of meals. This is a delightful bottle of wine that I'm really quite enjoying. If you have the opportunity, I would highly recommend giving this one a try for a classic California Cabernet Sauvignon. Have a good one, stay safe, be well, and cheers.